I swear, it's so funny. When I try to be something I'm not. Like, I told myself I was not going to make a video because I've uncovered so much more tonight. And how deep it is, like spiritually, and how many different underground networks have gone to great lengths to sway my mind and how it operates. Because it's all psychological and spiritual warfare. It really is. And again, take away what resonates and leave the rest. But like, I know what I know. Nobody can tell me otherwise. And it is what it is. And if you have anything to truly say outside of like behind, like in the back and in the dark with your narrations and your censorship and everything that you guys have been doing for years, then continue doing it. Continue doing it. Or here's a thought, you can actually say it to my face and we can have a conversation. But they won't do that. Why won't they do that? And it was funny because I was driving on my way to meet my girlfriends. And I was like, look, if my ex-employer had the same scenario and they released a statement saying, this is why we did what we did, this is what we have, I would have approached it the exact same way Candace did. The exact same way to a T. I would have actually, no, this is what happened. Here's my side of it. This is what happened. No, here's my side of it, right? Or here's my thoughts, here are my opinions. And again, I know we run on evidence and facts, but for me personally, like when it comes to my evidence and my facts, it goes missing up until the last year. I have to print everything. I have to screenshot everything. I have to double down on everything, because I've lost everything to corroborate what I'm saying. From emails, screenshots, everything. I've lost it all. All of it. All right? This is how embedded it is. Things just don't go missing. They don't go vanish. They don't go flying off your iCloud and all that. They just don't go bye. They're no longer there. Right? And oh my gosh. So much came to me tonight. My gosh. God is on the loose, man. He really is. I would be shivering, man. I really would. I just need you guys to understand this. Let's hear. I need to make sure what I say is what I say. Coordinated behaviors, pressured conversations, spiritual manipulation, and misinformation, and attempts to get me to act against my own ethics. The attempts to make me act against my own ethics. That is what I've been going through for the last 2 years. 2 years. Various different attempts to make me act as if I'm going against my own ethics. And they can't do it. They can't do it. Why? Because I had the ethics then, I have them now, and I have them in the future. And so it's like one of those things. It's one of those things. Like you can't beat God. You can't play God. And so often enough, we have people in positions where they use God's word, they use religion, and then they play him. They play him, and they play his part. And it's sad. It's hard to swallow. I struggle with it, and I'm met with it a lot, but it's truth. It's very true. And it sucks. It sucks so bad. I know. It's hard for me to swallow, you know? And it's one of those things. Like you take it as it comes. And the only thing I've ever learned is just to go in and be with God and be in my moment and just take in what I'm taking in, because it's a lot to take in. It is a lot to take in. It is for me. It is. When I start uncovering, the more that I uncover, but I felt very compelled to go ahead and put this little nugget out there because I'm totally well aware in reference to like all the tactics. That's why I've made multiple videos. Like I get tired of the games. I get tired of the tactics. Like they want me to be something. I'm just not. I never was before and I won't be before. Or I wasn't before and I won't be now, not then. However, I wanted to touch on something. So my YouTube, it like won't even let me watch. Let's see here. Maybe it'll do it while I'm making my little video. We shall see. So I made a video earlier, right? It just goes white. It's been doing this now for 48 hours. So I have to do shorts, which is fine. I'll start making shorts. I'm trying to make them shorter. And again, I have things in my wheelhouse. I'm going to do things later, different down the road, this and that. But I move and operate how I do. And I'll change it up. Not to worry. I've got some things that I'm working on. Not to worry. But I love you guys. Sweet dreams. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. 5:55 on the clock.